I love the countdown.
Yeah.
I think we're right on time today, maybe because it's Friday.
Yep, it's 9:30.
Hopefully people are getting notification. I'm a little wobbly here. This is what's happening today, and this is just the package of it. Diane's here. These are envelopes that she turned into really adorable little gift bags, I'm going to say. But what's inside is really going to brighten your day, and you're going to love it because it's an amazing album. And here are some little previews of what it's going to look like. But right now they're all hidden inside. Mm-hmm. So it's a happy Friday today, and Diane's here, and I'm Kelly.
Good morning.
And we're here at Memory Bound in Iowa, and we hope you're all joining us. We heard there's some problems with people getting notifications, and if you don't get one, Laura told us you should go out and reset your notifications. And if you don't know what a notification is, then it's a thing in Facebook where it tells you, gives you a little alert when Memory Bound is going live, so you can get over here and join us because we want everyone to be here.
Notifications on iPhones have changed because I got a notification.
You got a notification that the notifications
have changed. So you might have to go back out into settings and do something. I don't understand all that techie stuff.
Or set your alarm. Some people set their alarms and then they don't have any trouble at all. But we're here and we have another mini book. So here's our agenda for today. We've got a mini book here with Diane. Wait, not yet. We're going to show you, we're going to review all the mini books that we've made so far in our series. Then we have some new product. I don't really remember what order we were doing things now.
We're going to show the new product,
and then we're hopping over there.
Or new product, and then that,
yeah,
and then
okay,
that.
We're going to show new product. We're prepared. And then we're going to review mini books. Then Diane's going to show you a new mini book style that she made. And then we're going to talk about National Scrapbook Week. And our Memory Bound, it's a week.
Awesome.
It's not a day. So we got to get started. So welcome, everybody. Hello. Good morning, and Diane, let's jump in. We are so on the ball. We're in 3 minutes already.
We're got here. Elizabeth Crafton. Nothing. Well, this is new, kind of new. This frame, and it's called Shadow Box Frames, and this is what the die looks like, and this is what it looks like made up. So the biggest one is like a 6x6, and Janine and Diana were just talking this morning about a 6x6 fits perfectly inside there, so you don't have to cut anything down.
And look how cute that is.
Yeah.
Janine made this, and I'm guessing that's her little grandson, maybe the little guy that watches our videos.
And it's made out of wood paper, so it actually looks like a wood frame.
So it is dimensional.
Yes.
And it's very solid. So Janine, thank you. That's amazing. And what was that called? Shadow Box Frame.
Yep. And it is $21.99.
And that's going to be online if you go to shopping and you go to Dies and you go to Elizabeth Crafts. Oh my gosh, is the retro alphabet back?
It is. The retro alphabet is back.
It's got 3 sizes all in one die, and Maggie just used it on a banner that she made for the front of our store.
Yep. This set right here is awesome. I use this a lot, and then it's got 3 different sizes. Now those are really little, but if you need
maybe
very
for a
small,
card or something.
And then they have the punctuation also. So this is a cool set, $29.99, and it is Planner Essentials 23. Retro Alphabet Trio.
And that's the one. We cannot get the numbers. So if you like the alphabets, I would get them because maybe they'll discontinue the alphabets. Who knows?
And then this is one that we had. This is a relatively new one. It's called
it's so cute.
Life is Better on the Farm. And it's just really a fun set of stamps. So that is back in stock also.
That goes really well with the homegrown collection from Simple Stories.
Or the Howdy.
That's 50% or 30% off. So
yeah. Okay, these are the thickers from the Sweet Life. It looks like...
I don't think we've had these before.
No, they were
the Vicky
new.
Booten.
Right. And there is a ton of stickers on those. You get two sides. And there's elements and there's words and boy, just all kinds of fun.
The
fun things.
Vicky Booten, her new collection, Sweet Rush, is getting a lot of attention at Memory Bound. And
yeah, we've gone through a lot.
We've gone through a lot and we've reordered it. It's bright and it's happy and cheery and it's perfect for summer and spring.
So this is a set of Diane stamp from Hero Arts, and talk about a great Father's Day card.
Look at the tongs. Oh my gosh,
aren't those
I love
just
it.
awesome? And the words are really cool. Yeah,
And
this would make a really good Father's Day card.
And you get it all together. You're going to get and it even has a salt and pepper shaker. I just noticed.
$23.99. It is called Apron Stamp and Cut. I love the cow and the pig.
Not a very creative name, but easy to remember, I guess.
And then this is another one. It's called Treat, Tag, Stamp, and Cut. These you make into tags for gifts or cards, and then a whole bunch of really good words.
This would be nice if you wanted to, send somebody a little plate of cookies or a little box of candy.
Yeah, and I put those on as tags.
You bake me happy, homemade. I made this. I think you could put that on the back of your cards and projects.
Oh, yeah.
And best whatever ever.
Homemade. Yeah, this is a good one.
What's the name of that one again, Diane?
Treat, Tag, Stamp, and Cut.
All right. So we
both
have
by Hero Arts.
Apron and Treat tags.
$23.99. And then this popular one is back in stock. It is $24.99. Nesting Postage Stamp Infinity Dies. And it's been very popular.
Get 8 dies.
Yeah.
And we had a lot of people waiting for that, so we gave you a call yesterday.
Yeah. Did Teresa use?
Teresa's used it multiple times. Katie used it.
I do not have that one yet.
I like that you say yet. That is good.
Yeah. Okay, so we got these back in stock too. This is the little tool holder that Chris uses. And this is the Hero Arts, and they're black. I believe they're black and white.
They're white with black. I tried to open that one, and I had trouble. Can you tell?
Yep.
I wanted to open it, and the other color ones just arrived this morning, too.
Oh.
So they'll be online later this afternoon. So we do have this new one from Hero Arts. It's black and white.
And you just
it's on
stick
it's online under storage.
Scissors, your pencils, your markers, your whatever else.
Chris even stuck her glue in there.
Yeah.
Her Nouveau drops.
Yeah, so handy. Talk about glue.
That was totally accidental.
Good.
Totally
that was
accidental.
Good. So we got the Art Glitter Glue back in stock. You know, they don't ship in the wintertime, so we have to wait till it gets warmer. And we have 3 different sizes. 2 ounce is $5.49. 4 ounce is $8.89. That's an odd price.
That's an odd price.
Yes, we'll have to check that. And then 8 ounce refill is $14.29. So we have 3 different sizes, and we have the tip.
And this glue dries clear. We just had somebody in this weekend that was waiting for this, so I was really happy we got it back in stock.
Okay, so this is the metal tip that goes on these 2 bottles, and it's $4.29.
A lot of people like that because it's got the pin that goes in it, and it's stainless steel, so it's not going to get rusty or have any trouble.
And this is very similar to the Nouveau, where it dries clear. It goes on white, but it dries clear.
And I will say Amber says she loves Art Glitter Glue. Michelle loves it. So we have a lot of testimonials for sure on that glue.
It's been the one that's been around a long, long time. Maybe one of the original liquid glues.
It could be.
Okay, and I know people have been waiting for this. The Nouveau Craft Spoon is back in stock. It's got 2 different ends, and it is $6.49.
It seems kind of silly, but it works really well when you're doing glitter or embossing powder.
Or sequins, or...
Yeah, any little piece of... So you don't have to dump it all over. You just get out what you need.
Okay, and then the rest of this, rest of this stuff is reorder stuff. The mini tins, the mini ink.
The little ink cubes fit in there.
And it's $7.99.
And I have that, and it looks really cool, everybody.
Yeah, I'm sure.
They're really cool looking.
This is the new washi tape from Ideology that I used on one project. Not sure which one, but it's got 12 different patterns in there. If you can see them all, they're really cool. You get numbers and letters and just all kinds of fun washi tape.
And Diane, we have another testimonial. Carolyn uses our glitter glue for all her junk journals and really likes it.
Perfect. Vignette card file is back, restocked, and I can't wait to do a project with this.
We have to have a demo with that.
Yes.
Because what you can do, and there's one open right over there on that table. What's really neat with these is the little cards that we don't have here fit right in it, and I think Diane's going to get them. So they fit right inside. She found them, I think. And that's so cool. And what I would like to do with this, Diane, is do one for different seasons and just change out your box.
Okay, so this is the inside. You get 3 different compartments, and then I love the metal handle that they put on the front. That's pretty cool.
It's really neat. So you could have one with family pictures, vacation pictures, maybe you do a Christmas, a Halloween.
How fun.
And what a nice gift for somebody maybe that doesn't have a lot of space, and then you just send them different things to put inside of it.
How fun. File cards.
Okay, I couldn't remember what they were called, but they fit perfectly.
$5.99. So there's different things in here. There's like library cards, pockets, and then there's some blank ones and some that have tabs, and they're just a fun
product.
The
flashcards fit in there also. We tested those the other day.
Yeah. Accordion file or folio that Teresa made for her mother. We have a bunch of those, and I can't wait to make something out of that. And this is, I ordered these. These have been around for a long time, but they're the mini paper clips. So I have been using those, but I finally found that these were back in stock, so I got those. So
you got the 2 little tiny clips.
2 great pieces of just items to put in your mini journals.
So should we show this next?
Okay, well.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so people have been waiting for this. This is the Folk Edge Rectangle from
Pink Fresh.
$21.99, and that's...
And I brought a sample of it there, but I couldn't find the sample. This is actually cut this edge.
That edge
and
right
we had
there.
another sample because you can cut the mat, but then it's got these other dies in here, so you can cut frames out.
Oh, the plain ones.
Yeah, so you cut them together. Use your yellow crafty tape, cut them together, and it cuts frames. So it's cool. It's kind of a neat, versatile die.
And it is $21.99. And then these are just...
We found that we were out of acrylic blocks.
Acrylic
and I know
blocks,
a lot of
different
people
sizes.
have them misty, but sometimes you just want to pick up a block and do your thing. So those are back in stock.
And then the permanent adhesive for your Xyron machine, the X machine.
Which is hard to get. It comes and goes.
Yep.
And those, I just grabbed those, Diane, because that was what was on this card.
Those are different. That one's
I think they're the
same.
I think they're all the same, but we use the...
Okay.
I think we got 2 piles of the same stuff.
Okay. Well, those are the set of stamps.
That's the stamp, and then we have the stencil that we use with that frame.
Yep. And they're called floral envelopes.
Yeah. One of my faves. All right,
Okay,
then Reminisce
so
came through for us on some things, and they have really good theme items, which we love. And you know what else about Reminisce? I don't know how many of you know this, but they are from Iowa. So they're another Iowa.
Not very far away. Okay, Farm Fresh. And it's just got a lot of farm-looking papers in them. $12.99.
Wrestling, very hard to find.
Yep. All the different
if you got
wrestling
a wrestler,
paper.
It's all together there in one pack.
And you do get stickers with these too.
Yep.
And game day softball. Softball season.
Softball's here, baseball's here, but we haven't had very good weather for it here in Iowa. It's been kind of
So I need this one, game day baseball, for all my little boys that are playing. And there's this sheet of stickers that is really good, but this paper is awesome. And I'm doing 8.5 by 11, so most of these are really easy to cut down and use.
I didn't know you were doing 8.5 by 11.
I am. For their sports albums, I'm doing 8.5 by 11. Yep. And then Barnwood Beauty. This background is just awesome. I just love the corn crib and everything. Fun.
We like the tie-dye.
This one has been. Wait until you see what Janine is making with this one. Yes.
Whoa, I can't wait.
Yes. Hopefully she'll have it done soon, but this and the retro bus is awesome.
Well,
you guys will be amazed. It's so cool. And then take a hike. So warm weather is coming. Everybody can get out and take walks and hikes and get outside. And then horse play. So if you have horses, this is a great one. We don't have a whole lot of horse stuff, so this would be a good one to have.
It covers it all. Yeah, it's really good. Okay, we have a question. What was the Pink Fresh frame? What's the name of that, Diane?
It is called Folk Edge Rectangle.
Folk Edge Rectangle.
Yep. There's the... And you had showed it, but then we couldn't get it back in.
Yeah, we couldn't get it,
so it had been a little bit.
We were going to do a demo with it, but we didn't when we did the floral envelope, but we couldn't get the dies, so we kind of skipped out on that.
Okay, let's do the bug. Okay, just some generic papers we got in from Reminisce Marching Band.
Love it.
Ooh, that's a good one. Oh. And then these are great for making cards. This is the Always and Forever. Thank you. That one's got beautiful flowers on the back.
Diane, can you hear my stomach growling?
Yes, I can.
I didn't really eat breakfast. I just remembered I was going to eat my yogurt here, and I haven't done that.
It's a long time till lunch, Kelly. She'll be like Dawn and eat lunch at 10:30 today.
As soon as we're done.
This is Blessings of Love, another really easy one to make cards.
Need a wedding card or anniversary, it's all kind of done for you.
Gorgeous.
Add some Nouveau drops or some little die cuts and you're set.
Basketball on fire.
Basketball on fire.
That's cool. Game. This is called Game Night.
That's a really good one.
And then, it does.
So you got Scrabble or a Monopoly.
Yep. Oh man, these are all different ways.
Directions.
Underwater. So that's a good pool paper. Ooh, that's a good one. We haven't had
that for a while. That's been out of stock.
This is a great one. And Ocean Cruise for all the people now going on cruises.
Or if you went on a cruise like me and you haven't done your albums yet, it works really well.
A few years ago. Now we got, can't call them Legos, but they're called Block. This is Block Party number 5.
And we got in quite a few Block Party papers because we were out of it. And people do a lot of things with Legos and take pictures of their kids.
Kids still play with Legos all the time. So we just got all the different colors.
So they're all two-sided, and you'll find all these if you go shopping and go to themes. And then there's a theme that's like kids' toys, I think it's called, children's toys.
And it's all called Block Party, but then there's different numbers.
So you could type in Block Party.
And it'll all come up. So that's got the gray.
We've been asked about lacrosse and prom, so we're going to have to ring the bell here in a minute.
Prom, yes, I'm not sure. We should have some.
Prom in, or from pin.
This is Block Party number 1. Oh, that's cool. And then the Block Party number 7. And there is girl Legos out there in different colors. Yellow. And then this sheet of stickers.
So if you're doing Lego things, that's pretty cool.
So that's all cool.
So I'm Diane. We're going to go show the albums now that we've been making this week. And I'm going to ring the bell and see if anybody comes. We'll see if anybody comes. Okay. Yes. We need something for lacrosse and prom.
Oh.
Diana.
Lacrosse, I know, because my grandson's in lacrosse.
Diana's getting lacrosse because her grandson's in lacrosse.
Okay, so
Janine's on it too.
We're just going to review what we did. We started this mini series a couple weeks ago. I had gotten the idea of from all the YouTube videos that I watch. They're just so much fun, and I decided I wanted to make some of them. So the first mini album we did was this one made with vintage garden, weathered garden.
Yeah, weathered garden.
It goes like this.
It's
so
totally
this is
amazing.
accordion made with the big manila tags.
So it's made with these big tags, and they're online if you want to make it. And the video is right here on Facebook.
They're put together with muslin strips, which we have a piece of, and then just different flips. And I kind of did a patchwork.
That's what was a wow for me. The acetate and the patchwork.
Did some glaze. Now, if you haven't played with glaze, you need to. It's a lot of fun, that's what's on the butterfly. And then again on the back, I made a little note card. And then this is a flip down with acetate.
And Janet just reminded all of us that these projects are all on our blog.
Oh,
so
yes.
That's the best place to find them.
Yes, and pictures.
Okay, while Diane gets the next one, here's Diana with... We have that much for lacrosse?
Yes,
I didn't know we had this much.
Lacrosse all the time.
Okay,
so we got these two papers, and both of them just have stripes on the back.
So we got the two papers.
Yep, and then we've got those nice stickers. Those are really nice.
Oh, yeah.
Dimensional sticker.
And Jolie stickers. And we even have one stamp set of lacrosse left.
All right.
And then this is the Ankeny lacrosse.
The Ankeny lacrosse team.
Diana,
thank you. So we do have lacrosse.
Okay, and
all right,
Janine's
and
got prom.
Over in left field here we have prom. And Janine, I just meant because you're on my left. I hope you know that.
Yeah, at least I was out in right field. Nobody wants to be right field.
Janine says left field's better than right field. So here's our prom items, and we did just get some prom paper in. So Janine will flash that up here for us. And these are nice because they're neutral, so when you put your photos and look at the back of that. When you put your photos and things on them, they're going to look really, really pretty because you can just put whatever colors. If maybe the dress is red, then you would mat in red. And these two look like they go together really well.
I love that star paper.
And Diane, aren't these all online under the school theme? So
Yep.
if you go to themes and go to school, and then you will find all the prom things.
Tux is cool.
The tuxedo's really good. I'm glad you picked that one up. Then we have the perfect couple. I want you guys to know that I went to 2 proms with my husband. Well, he wasn't my husband then, but he is now. And I wore the same dress each year. It was a gunny sack. And I feel like we've had this gunny sack. The brand was Gunny Sack, and it was really cool. And I feel like we've talked about that before on our video, but okay.
All right.
Very perfect. Thanks, Janine and Diana. Lori wants to know what she's missed. Lori, you haven't missed a thing. We showed some new product. We're reviewing the mini albums that we've made, and Diane's here reviewing them, and then she's got a new one, and then we're going to talk about National Scrapbook Week. So here we go with
this is the one that I did on Tuesday, just this last Tuesday, with the 49 and Market Avesta. I used this paper
with the flutter bees
and just made some pockets, used some tags.
This was one sheet of paper.
Yes.
One sheet.
And made a different kind of closure. Used the stitching washi tape that we are out of, but it is coming back in stock. The other washi tape is the 49 and Market Avesta. That is just absolutely gorgeous.
That a lot because we love it.
Yes, and I've used it a lot. So it's just got pockets and tags and flips and just a really fun. This would make a great Mother's Day card.
Really, all of these would
yeah.
be great for
Put some
Mother's
gift
Day
cards
or
in there
birthday.
for.
Diane, we
be
have a
awesome.
question. They want to know what the brown bags are.
Okay, these little brown craft bags were used in this.
Oh, what a transition.
Yeah, this one, and this was using one sheet of paper also. And all the directions are out online. So it flips open and then it flips.
Oops. And we have had a couple people email us pictures that they
Oh,
made
yeah.
the same book.
Yeah.
So you can put your pictures here in the comments, and then everybody can see how cool and how Diane has inspired so many people. Although this book is a little hard to hang on
It
to
is.
in midair. You're going to want to show this on a flat
Yeah.
surface.
Okay, so these brown little bags were down here in the corner, and I did a flip out and then put a gift card in there.
Oh.
So I just decorated it with the 49 and Market washi tape. This is out of the 49 and Market backdrops. And then this is the 49 and Market frames, hooked it on with washi tape, and it's just a fun little flip out.
So those bags, gift cards fit perfectly in, whether you're making an album or put them on a
Oh,
card
yeah.
or anything.
Yep. And they're 10 for $1.49.
So affordable also.
Yep, they're just fun. Made a little book, made some more flip outs. This is the coin. Well, we don't have that here. And this is,
She's attached this with Velcro.
Yeah,
and we
with
do have
Velcro.
Velcro circles.
yeah, this is really hard to hang on to.
Well,
So
that's okay.
Okay.
And this is on our blog, so you can go out. I think Janet mentioned that. I think that's like the easiest place to find
Yep.
these videos and projects, because she'll link the video right to Facebook from the blog.
That'll have to be put together.
We'll have to come back and do damage control.
Okay, and then Katie's got instructions, file folder, folio, and we have all of the product that she used. Well, some of the product. She used a craft file folder. It's got tags, it's got the envelopes, and it is $4.99. And
That's online, I think.
Yep,
under kids.
it is. Okay, and then the directions are there, and then this is her little album, and she used the Vintage Emporium 12 by 12 or 6 by 6. It comes in 2 different sizes. And
This
this
is nice
is
to kind of review all this.
It
I have
is.
forgotten I forgot what we did.
and it's just got tags and pockets and flips and just really fun. Look at this
And
tag
it is
she
made
made.
with a file folder.
Yep. And this one is so cool.
It's very challenging to do this in air. I want everybody to know.
So she used, cut a circle, put a piece of acetate, and then put one of the acetate butterflies from,
the ideology.
I think it's the Ideology, the new one out of that. And then there's the big tags, and then all the different papers you can write on. You can add pictures, and then here's one of the envelopes. An envelope is really easy to use as a flap, make a pocket out of it. So this one again is just awesome. Her tags are just so cool.
And we took pictures
So
of this,
cool.
so you can look at it in detail if you'd like to.
Yep. So again, there's another envelope that's a flip out, and then one that's a flip up here. So just have fun. These are just so much fun to put together. So that's Katie's. And then yesterday, was it yesterday? Maybe Wednesday, Chris did this one. And this is made out of card bases, the craft card bases that you get 10 for $1.59, so you don't have to buy a whole.
And they're back in stock.
Yep.
Well, we've got the 10, or you can buy a pack of 250, and then
Right.
you can really make a lot of albums.
Okay, so this was one that she did for travel, and it's made out of the card bases, and then it's just got flips and folds and tabs and pockets, and again, it's just so much fun. And then made a spine for it, and she used the Craft Consortium paper too. So we used the Craft
It's a very popular paper pack.
on 3 different projects. And this is, she used the Craft Consortium paper too. So we 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 used the C And then this was another one that she made.
This one's in process. She's finishing this because you can guess where she's going when you look at this.
Yeah, that's really cool. Okay, so that is all the mini albums demos that we did.
And if you're
over the
local
last
and you
couple
come into
weeks.
Memory Bound, be sure and stop by this display right here because we're putting our video items on this on these shelves. So it's kind of a good refresher so you can see what we did.
Okay, on to today's video. Okay, this is the list of YouTubers that I follow. If you want to take a screenshot of that, just some of the ones that have kind of vintage style like I like. And you can just go out and look at them, and if you don't like them, you don't have to subscribe to them. But they're really some very, very creative ladies out there, and they're just fun to go watch. So that's that list. And okay, so this is what we're doing today. This was the original one, and I used and I'm not going to say it.
I don't.
We don't know how to.
Stamperia, Stamperia.
Yeah, however you pronounce it.
Tomato, whatever.
And these papers don't have names; they have numbers. So if you want to take a shot of those
let me show that
numbers,
while I ring the bell because we need to have Chris do something for us.
So these are the 3 papers that I used. This is a really cool one because you can cut out all those different pieces. And then it's got, I love that. It looks like old worn wallpaper.
Does, like you're in an old house with creaky stairs. That
the colors are awesome. And then I'll show you how I just used the bottom of that one. And then again, the chippy white bead barn wood. And then I'll show you how I cut this one apart and used pieces of it. And then it's got that on the back.
And this is online.
Yes.
Under New and Stamperia or Stamperia.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say Stamperia, Stamperia.
I just don't know what it's called. It's just.
I thought it was the collection. Oh, what does that say?
Garden House.
Garden House. Okay.
Maybe
now that
type in Garden House.
Now that I see it, I remember it was Garden.
Yes.
Garden House.
Sorry. They just don't name the papers.
They don't print it on the papers.
No. So those are the 3 papers that I used, and then the set of chipboard, which you get a ton. Lots of pieces.
Diane had a lot left.
Yes, this is all left over. You get butterflies, you get some bigger tags, and just chipboard flowers. It'd be great, for a flower journal.
Oh yeah.
And some good words. So as I was going through these yesterday, I thought, we need to make a box or an envelope to put these in, as if you're going to give them as a gift.
We haven't even seen what you're putting in there yet.
So I went on the floor
surprise
to see if I could find a clear box. I really wanted a clear box, which we have, but it was too small. So then I started walking around, and Maggie and I were
can you tell Chris that we have a favor for her?
Throwing out some different options, and I didn't want anything that was too involved because, I had like 20 minutes to put all this together. So I came up with the idea of these are envelopes. These are the A9 envelopes. Just simple. One was craft and one is a white. Very simple.
And we did load those online, and they're under card making, and the white ones are 30 cents and the craft ones are 39 cents.
So they're just the bigger A9, and it fit perfect.
Can you fix that?
And then I wanted the opening at the top, so I I glued the backs of both of them.
She sealed the envelopes.
Yep. And then I went and got the deco trimmer.
The deco trimmer.
Yep. And just made cut
Let's
off.
see if we can see the decal.
I've cut off maybe 3/4 of an inch at the
So
top.
just a little bit.
Just
now
a
that
little
makes
bit.
It look like a brown bag, like
Yep.
the bag top. That was really
They're a
smart.
little heavier than like our brown bags here, because I had tried that too, but they're just a little heavier. And all I did is punch 2 holes in the top and run ribbon through it. And then went to my stash, leftover product, and decorated the front. So this is what I really found that I thought, oh, we need to use that as a tag. So that's kind of how it started.
Really, really beautiful.
And
we got another good Mother's Day idea going on here,
Yep.
since that's coming up.
Yep. And then this paper here is this paper, which we'll talk about. It is the 49 and Market Collector's Edition Volume 2, and it's got all of the fun paper, all of these elements, and washi tape. And it is 25% off today, and it's already marked down, so if you do order it, it will take off the discount. And it is $29.99 with 25% off, and you get
We didn't
a
do the
ton.
math on that, did you, Diane?
$22
Okay.
maybe.
So it's got 16 double-sided papers, 4 new papers, 4 blush, 4 butter, and 4 lilac. And then it's got these laser cut elements, and these just pop right out of the paper. And then the extra bonus is you get 2 sheets of washi tape.
Deco trimmer.
And I did a project with this on our live demo with doing Katie's
Yes.
file folder.
These are using the leftovers of what Kelly used.
Diane has the leftovers. But
I've been
you get
using
so
people's
much.
leftovers because
Yes, you have.
you have a lot. They give you a ton of stuff, and you have to use them.
Well, and it helps
So,
people
yes.
to use your leftovers at home.
And you can buy a big package of paper and make several different projects on it.
And Chris just said she fixed the little card bases, the craft card bases showed out of stock, and Chris fixed them, so they're back in
Okay,
stock.
perfect.
And the big bags, the big packages are here, but they're not online. They're not posted yet.
No, they are
So,
not
but we'll
posted,
have
but
more.
we still had some in stock,
Oh,
so
okay.
they shouldn't show out of stock for those.
Susie wants to see the trimmer again. We're
The
gonna borrow
decal
it.
trimmer. It is the Tim Holtz Tonic 8.5.
Yes.
I think it's 8.5 inch.
Yeah, and it's just like his little
Just like
trimmer.
a chopper trimmer, but it cuts
So
decal.
yeah, this is the regular one that I use, which I absolutely love. I love the size. It just cuts really good. But this is the deco one, and I will show you.
Diane's
and
gonna cut something with it.
I always put it at the bottom because I like the way it cuts at the bottom. There's different edges all the way down.
It's a little more.
Yeah, love that look.
It's less decal-y and more decal-y, depending if
Yep.
you're at the.
Yep. So this is at the bottom, and then
You can kind of see the.
and this is at the top. Some of it is really less deco-y.
Deco-y. We're making up
We're
words
making
today.
up words. So it's just a fun, easy way to get that edge on it.
Well, Shannon just asked a very good question. She's wondering, where is the Memory Bound blog?
Oh, wow.
And that's a good question
It
because we talked
is.
about it, and Janet has really beefed it up, and it's got a lot going on there. But if you go to memorybound.com, there is a link to our blog right at the top, our top bar, and you'll find it there. And I'm sure Janet will post a link here too.
This is another trimmer that is the 8.5. It's, I think, the newer version of this one. And it is $25.99. But it's always nice to have a small trimmer on your desk.
Oh, it is. It is.
I like it to cut pictures and stuff. So, okay,
Okay.
so now we're going to open these up.
Yeah, well, I can't wait. We're all wondering.
Oh.
Okay, Kate, they're asking where Katie's kit is listed. Isn't that just under kits?
Or miscellaneous product. We can give
If
her
you type
the...
in Katie, the word Katie.
Yeah, it should come up. And it's got a file
her s-
folder and envelopes and tags. The kit that Katie for project.
Chris is looking it up for us.
And the ribbon I used was the grid ribbon and then the silk ribbon. So these are the two ribbons here that I used on this one. And then I added the darker pink and the lighter pink for this one.
So that's got 2 grids.
So this is called magenta and pink, or the grid.
And if you like the garden house, this green, you could just say that Diane's green ribbon if you want to get some. We don't have ribbon online because it's too hard to keep track of.
It's under miscellaneous kits and album kits.
Okay,
Find it
so
there.
Katie's little package of goodies is under miscellaneous kits and album kits. After you go to shopping and go to kits, then go to one of those 2 categories and you'll find it.
Okay, so this is what we are making
Woohoo.
today. It is an accordion mini folio.
It's a good thing we're on the widescreen today, Diane.
So it is made out of envelopes, and I made them out of the legal size envelopes, but you can make them out of any size envelopes. If you want a big one, you can even use the bigger ones. The only thing you have to watch out for is you have to use the square flaps, not the pointy ones. So that's the only difference in envelopes, is you got to make sure that they're the square ones, not the pointy ones.
The square ones.
Yes.
Okay, and we have a question about the trimmer. Diane just showed this 8.5-inch trimmer from Tonic, and Tonic makes all the Tim Holtz tools.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty, very good brand.
And they just cut so nice. Those guillotine ones. I have a rotary one that I use for my big 12 by 12, but for all my little ones, I use this one.
A small little chopper.
Yep. So these are online. They're 2 for 69 cents. They're the legal envelope is what they're called, and they have the square flap. And
I can't wait to see how you made this out of envelopes.
so
it does not look like envelopes.
and this is I used the Stamperia paper for this one, and this is all done. I cut a hole and I'll show you how to do this. Made tags for all of these. The envelopes open at the top, and you just make your own tags, or you could use pre-made ones. But making them out of the same paper is what I like. Okay, so then let's open this one. This is the one I'm going to demo today, and it's out of the 49 and Market.
So all of these pieces on the front she got from that paper pack that
Yes,
we showed you
and
that's on
it's
sale.
all
The Collector's Edition Volume 2.
it's
Collector's
all
pack.
of the element pieces. I'm not going to take them all out because there's so many of them, and you get like 4 sheets
You
of
get
them.
4 sheets of, oh, I'm not even
Yeah.
showing it. Sorry, there it is.
And they pop out really easy.
They're laser cut,
Yeah.
so it's like having a big package of die cuts with more than you normally get.
And this is the washi tape you use, or you get. It's not the normal
it's
rolls,
not on a roll,
but
it's flat, but it's still washi tape.
Yep.
So I love how you like made up a little
Yep. And then you can write whoever it's to or from or whatever down there. But
and they asked if you sewed this. I think they're talking about this one probably.
I didn't, but I will show you how I sewed on this one. This is this tape, that I've showed
Diane's
several
favorite
times.
tape, and it is on its way.
And used it several times. It is the 49 and Market Curator's Washi Tape Stitch Set. And it's greens and blacks. And I believe I used this one right here on this
and
one.
she used that on here.
And
so
hopefully,
this is not really sewn. That's all washi tape.
hopefully on camera it looks like I stitched it all.
It does. It looks amazing. I'm looking on person and on camera, and it looks amazing.
Okay, so this is the one I'm going to actually put together today, and you can see I changed out to white thread. Now this is actually sewed on here, and I don't know if you can
let's get
see
up
that.
close.
But I sewed around the circle a couple times, and then I stitched around it. And I did it before I glued it on. So you have to remember to stitch it before you glue anything on.
Oh, I see. So it's just,
Yeah.
I was wondering about that. It's just stitched through the one layer.
Yep. Well,
So it's
I
more,
think it's stitched through the envelope too, but
Oh, okay.
you don't have to.
it's more for looks though
Yeah.
than for anything else.
So this is in pieces because I want to show you how to put it together. Okay, so if you want to take a screenshot of that, this is all the dimensions you need. So this is envelope 1. So you take one of your envelopes and cut one at 6.5. So this is envelope 1, this is the bottom half of envelope 1. The second envelope will be cut at 5.25. So this is envelope 2 and this is envelope 2. So again, you use 2 envelopes. Now these sizes are for the legal size. If you'd use different size envelopes, you have to figure out how deep you want all your pockets.
Diane, could you just measure one of those envelopes and tell us how long it is? Because people might have envelopes at home.
This is a 9.5
Okay, so it's 9.5 inches
Long.
long.
by 4.25 or 4.125 really.
So 9.5 by just over
Yep.
4.
I think aren't these legal size all the same
I would
size?
think so if that's a number 10.
Yeah.
I think it's a number 10.
Yes. Okay, so if you want to write those dimensions down, that's what I used. And then the tag size are right here on all of the different sizes. I wrote the tags that go inside. Those are the sizes that I
So
cut.
each one has a tag that comes out of the
Yep.
top. Okay.
Yep. Now again, I made a prototype, which we talked about this the other day, is very, very helpful. So I put this together, I wrote sizes down, and then I will keep this in my stash. So if I ever want to go back, I don't have to recreate
That's a great idea.
anything. Okay, so this is your first envelope here. And what we're going
that's
to
envelope
do,
number
this
1.
is envelope number 1 at the bottom. And I'm going to show you how to cut the hole. And you have to determine what size hole you want. Now I went and I found some of the little pieces in here. And that's what determined my size. So like this pink one is out of here, this yellow flower is out of here also. So that will determine your size. And I used the Sizzix
stacked
circle,
framelits,
and you can
stacked
use
circles.
whatever. And this set of circles would be great too, or that die. So what I did is, I will cut this. Now you have to open up your bottom envelope so it lays flat, and it comes apart really easy.
So don't seal your envelopes.
Yep. So what I did is I just kind of placed it here in the center, used my yellow.
Everybody loves that yellow crafty tape from Spellbinders.
Yep.
And
That's
it lasts a
awesome.
long time.
It does, because I reuse these. I have them all over my die cut machine. So you're going to kind of place it to your left. You can place it in the center. It really doesn't matter where you place the die. And then all we have to do is cut it out. And you can use different shapes if you have a different shape of. Again, go to your dies and see what you have. You can do a rectangle one if you want to do like a word in it. You can do any size, any shape of.
That's a good point. You could, if you're doing it patriotic, you could make a star, or graduation could be a star.
So there is my hole. It is that easy. save that.
Now, Diane, you just did something that I think is a good tip for people. She moved her die over here,
Oh, yeah.
and she taped it down to the table.
Yep.
Because how many people lose little dies like that? So
Yep.
I just want to point that out.
Okay, so
And wait, we have a question about the yellow tape. So let me hop over here. The yellow tape, it's a craft tape from Spellbinders. And they call it the best ever craft tape. And it probably is. It's good for masking, holding your dies in place. You get 20 yards and it's $8.99. And like Diane said, she reuses hers. I stick mine on my big shot or on the edge of my table. You can use it over and over.
yep. Okay, so now we're going to close. We're going to make a pocket. Now on this one, yes, we gotta. So I'm using score tape.
So you have your envelope open and you're closing it just like if
Yep.
you put it back together.
Yep. But make sure the flap is out. You don't want to glue that down. And that makes your pocket. And then we need to run, I should have run. You run it at the bottom and the side to make your pocket. And you can use liquid adhesive or you can use, I just used 1/8 inch score
So score
tape.
tape or liquid adhesive.
Okay, so you glue along the bottom and the side. And then the tags, I just determined what size I wanted. And then, okay, should have left this open.
There's a lot of comments about people that have almost lost their dies. And Sharon has a magnetic pan, and I also have that magnetic tool from Spellbinders where it grabs onto your dies and picks them up, makes it pretty easy.
Okay, so before you close it all up, you got to put your acetate down. Sorry, I skipped ahead. But on this one, I sewed it. This one, I'm using 1/8 inch score tape. So I just cut just a little square of acetate.
Okay, got that.
And then all you do is glue it down like that. And using acetate, it's that simple. So again, you can use score tape or I've even used the liquid glue.
You did make that look simple. Acetate's one of those mystery
and
products.
and you know I've started using it a lot. But again, this one I just sewed around it. I don't know if you can see it on there. It just wasn't a little added element. And on this one I used score tape.
It's nice to see two different ways of doing it.
And then glue your pocket together with score tape or with liquid glue. And then you just kind of, to determine where that goes, you're just going to have to put it on your in your pocket and kind of play with it to where you like where it is located.
And then put it on.
And then put it on. I think I glued that.
So like here she's got the little chipboard flower from the garden house from Stamperia.
And on this one I didn't put it on a different background, but on this one I did. I made another circle and made a different background. So you can do it however different ways you want it.
That looks like the circle that you cut out of the paper.
It might have been the circle that I used.
Diane, while you're putting that in, I have to tell you that a lot of people are talking about throwing away their dies by accident and losing dies.
Oh,
and
Jan
said she has some Star Trek dies. They've gone where no one has gone before. I think that means they're gone.
Yep. And then the tags are just sheets of paper. I just use scraps of piece of paper, put a tab on. You can use this tab punch.
That's what I have at home.
Yep, which is really easy. I just cut off one end. I didn't want it over the top.
Oh,
and
that's a good idea.
made little
so
tabs.
Just put it on the back or the front.
Okay,
so you have one of your envelopes. Envelope number one is complete.
Yep. Okay, so that is going to go in here. Now, don't put any papers on your envelopes until you get the envelopes glued on. Okay, so this is your first envelope. This is your second one, so it's going to open like this. I'm going to take this. I just have these.
Diane prepped it a little bit, but you don't put your
trying to do
paper
this.
on normally
Yeah.
because you want to
Yeah.
get your envelopes put
Okay,
together. You don't
so-
want to see. You would never know that this was envelopes, Diane.
No, no. Okay, so then we're on to our second envelope, which is this envelope, and it opens on, boy, it's so hard to do this backwards. So there's our second one, and this paper goes on the back of here. So what we're going to do is we're going to glue the first one on before we put our back paper on. So it's going to look like this. I think I did this. Okay, so now your first envelope is now attached to your second envelope, and it's just attached. It's not attached real
So
good
it's kind of attached because you are basically doing every other.
Yep, and you want to use a liquid glue or a score tape, which I'm not doing right now, just for ease of
You
time.
don't want things to fall apart when
Nope.
you give them to somebody.
Nope. So use score tape, I think would be the best. Oh, and this has to go down. You line them up at the bottom.
You can see on this one they're all lined up
Okay,
at the bottom.
there you go. So now our first one is on. We put the top paper on our second one. You flip it over, and there is the back of our envelope. So this will be glued down. Just going to put a little on here. I'll finish this later. Just make sure it's all the way to the bottom, and then this is your back piece for here.
So the liquid glue is really more forgiving if you
Yes.
if you do have to adjust
Yep.
things, that makes it a little easier.
So you're going to glue, I will just do this. So we got to run a little glue to make your pocket. Okay, so now your second pocket is done, and let me fold this out. So this is your second pocket right here, and this is your tab. Made it just like the other one, and your envelope makes the second pocket. And then I will continue to sew around. I think I will sew around all these
think
with
that'll
the
look
sewing
really
machine.
cool.
Yep. So this is using washi tape, and this is using my actual sewing machine. So again, the same. Okay, so that's our second one. Okay, so we're this far.
So it's an accordion, so you're going to be attaching your envelopes opposite
Yep.
each time you open up a flap.
Yep. Okay, so we're going to open
And
this
Diane
up.
has done a great job of semi-putting it
Yeah.
together, but leaving enough so you could see how it goes together.
Okay, so this is our third envelope. You got the top piece you can put on, and then the back piece you have to put the envelope on first. So the envelope will go on like that to flip over.
So Diane, do you suggest then basically that you put all your envelopes together and then go back and decorate them?
You can definitely.
Okay.
Definitely, and it might be a little easier to do it that way. So you get your envelopes all attached. And again, piece of paper over the top, glue it on. And these, you got to make sure you don't glue like on the side here. You just have to run it just down the side and not the whole thing, because
That's actually her tag right
Yes,
there that
this
she
is
has
your
in there.
tag.
So you're going to want to get
Yep.
really close to the edge.
and then you'll just run glue down here and then along there. So that is this pocket here, which will go, okay, that one goes there, and then that one
I
goes
think you
there.
cut your envelopes and then you just kind of cut them and then kind of lay them out together and
Yep.
figure out what goes where.
And then again, the simple tag that I made for the third pocket. And then your fourth pocket, which is your biggest
That's your
one.
biggie.
Now you can do this two different ways. Again, just attach them like you have been
Underneath.
doing. But if you don't want the flap to show, you cover it up with paper like I did here.
Let's take a peek.
So I glued them all down, put the piece of paper so you have a clean back. Now, if you want to use this in a journal or on your
Right.
page, leave your back flap let's see.
So do you not
This way.
cover it then?
Then you don't cover your flap. Okay, so this is the back. You leave this flap open, and you would just then take your paper and cover it like
it there.
this and leave this open. Then you can attach it to a folio, to
Oh,
your
that
12
would
by
be
12
neat.
page. Sorry.
Yeah, if you're doing like a layout,
Yep.
and then that's just another way to add more photos or.
So if you're doing it, if you're going to give them to them like that, just cover up the back flap like that. If
So
not,
basically, all your flaps are your hinges, and that's what hooks them
Yep.
together. The back flap, you either cover it up, or if you're going to attach it to something else, then you would leave it open for your hinge.
okay, so now we have, this is the pink one, and I'll go back and decorate this. But this paper is gorgeous, and it's out of the 49 and Market.
So that's the collector's edition,
Yep.
volume 2, and it's got. When we showed this before, it's got kind of like different color schemes. It's got 4 brand new papers, and we do have those papers individually of these 4, but then you've got 3 sheets each of different color schemes. Like you've got your blush, and 3 sheets of the butter or the yellow, and 3 sheets of the lilac. So really, you can do so many different projects with that, and different colors. But they all go well
And
together too.
The video that I saw, her name is Angela Kerr, and that's where I got this idea from. So if you ever want to go out and look at it, how she did it, it was Angela Kerr, and it's called Exciting Envelopes.
Well, and it's
is
very
the
beautiful.
YouTube.
And who would have thought that this was made out of an envelope?
And the ink that I used for the pink was Worn Lipstick. The ink that I used on the green was Peel Paint.
So Peel Paint is a classic, everybody.
Yep, that's one of the older colors, but awesome.
Big seller.
And again, you can, you don't have to stitch, but it sure makes it look
You could do pen
cool.
work around the
Yep.
edge, or you could rough it up a little bit. There's a lot of different options.
And then, just make your tags out of whatever paper, or make real tags.
Put photo, yeah, and you could stick your pictures
Oh
in
yeah,
there.
yeah. These tags are big enough. You can definitely put a picture on.
And if you have envelopes at home, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
The legal size or number 10. We do have sets of 4, isn't it, Diane? Or 2.
two,
Sets of 2
two.
for 69 cents.
Yep.
And then if you want to make these cute little bags that Diane put hers in and decorate them, we have the white, I think they're A9 envelopes.
Yes.
And those are 30 cents. And we have the craft, which are really kind of heavy. They're
Yeah, they're really
they're
fun.
really heavy, and they're 39 cents, and those are both online too.
And you could use those in Katie's folio. I think
Oh,
Cindy
sure.
has used them.
And then this is made with the Garden House. This one is the Garden
Yes.
House from Stamperia. I'm just going to call it both. So it's very, very beautiful, Diane, and you did a wonderful job.
Well, I hope
and
you understand. It's not as hard.
It's easier when you get out your
Yes,
envelopes and you
and
have
you-
your envelopes in front of you.
Like
and you can kind of see
I
where
have
they,
to. I'm such a visual person.
and you see where they tuck into each
Yep.
other.
Yep.
Very, very cool. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
We had one other thing we're going to do today. If you want to stick with us, we're going to give you a preview of National Scrapbook
Yeah.
Week. And we call it National Scrapbook Week because we celebrate all week. Because, hey, if you've got a holiday that's just for paper crafting, then we're going to make it more than a day. And we've done that since Memory Bound has been open. I think we've always done it.
Okay,
And
I'll take the camera and you can.
That's perfect. I have my list over here. So on Tuesday, everything kicks off on Sunday. And on Sunday, we're going to have our Stamperia labels brand is going to be 40% off. On Tuesday, we have all of these photo play collection packs and card kits. And these are going to be half off. So these are going to, this is our, did I say Tuesday? I meant Monday. This is our Monday special.
Okay.
And you will be receiving an email, and we'll post it here on Facebook probably right after lunch. So that's our Monday special, are all these amazing collection packs.
Yeah, and they range from dog to Halloween to
summer, boys,
camping,
girls, zoo.
just baby, travel.
There's a lot of them.
Lots of different ones.
That's on Monday. So Monday's going to be a big, exciting day. And then on Tuesday, we'll walk over and show the Nouveau drops. I know we have a lot of Nouveau fans here, and we carry every color we can get. Some of them are out of stock, and those are on Tuesday.
Yep.
Yeah. And I think they're in
Luscious.
rainbow order right now.
Yep.
But those are
Colors.
25%
Oh
off on Tuesday.
So how much?
25% off.
25% off on Tuesday.
And they're normally $3.49, and so I think that takes them to $2.62.
Very good.
Under $3. I have it written on my sheet.
Oh.
I'd like to say I did it in my head, but I didn't. So then on Wednesday, Penny's going to be here, and she's going to be demoing some Copic coloring. So we thought it was a good day to have our Copic markers 15% off, and they're normally $7.49, which is below the MSRP. And so they'll be 15% off of that. And we carry every color of the Copic rainbow.
You're definitely
It's
on
over-
color next week.
It's over 300. I know, it's because it's Craft
I
Your
know.
Life in Color.
Isn't that awesome?
That's really good. So then Thursday, we'll come over here. We tried to have some really colorful specials. And what's more colorful than the Tim Holtz Distress
Look at
ink?
this rack.
So the inks,
so
the ink
good.
pads and the oxide ink pads are going to be 15% off on Thursday.
So it's just the 3x3 ink pads, a regular size.
They're normally $6.99, and Diane, I didn't do the math on
Okay.
that, but
Yeah.
it's maybe like close to $1 off or something like that.
So it's
maybe
the
somebody will do the math
oxides
for
and
us.
the regular ink
Right.
pads.
And then on Friday, we have a select group of 6x6 tablets, and they're all going to be $2.99. So they're half off. They're normally like $5.99 or $6.99, and I don't have those right now to show everybody. But they are online. You can go out and look at them. We have a whole category on our shopping page that says Craft Your Life in Color, and you can get a preview of some of the things that are on special. But if you put it in your cart now, it's not going to have the sale price.
Right.
Our system, you know, if you go out and pick out all your distress inks, put them in your cart, and then when on Thursday you go ahead and check out, you'll be paying the regular price. And that's that is our system and how it works.
Yep.
And we're sorry. So don't put them in your cart early, or you won't get the sale price.
But you can shop every day, and we can hold,
yeah.
for those of you who are
Absolutely.
shippers, we
go over
can
this way.
hold your...
We'd be happy to. We do that, don't we,
Yep,
Diane?
we do that all the time.
Then on Saturday, and Saturday is the official National Scrapbook Day that we celebrate all week. We thought albums would be a wonderful thing to be on special. So
Oh,
our
and they look so pretty there.
aren't they beautiful? Speaking of colorful and
Yeah.
color your life or craft your life in color, these are going to be $5 off. The 12x12 We Are and the 12x12 Doodlebug albums. They're normally at $36.99 and maybe $39.99.
So just the 12x12 We Are and Doodlebug will be $5 off.
Right. So
What
all
about
week,
this?
Oh, here's some more Stamperia that will be also on sale on Sunday. We've got the, thanks for mentioning that, Diane, because here's the Passion collection, and this is for dance. I mean, if you went to the ballet, or maybe you have a dancer, or you just like beautiful things, and we've got quite a bit of that. And then we have the Providence. Is it Providence or Province? I'm sorry, I'm not sure which it is. Province. And that's the purples, and we know we've got purple lovers. So you'll see all of that.
Will be
it'll
on
all be
sale.
on special.
Yep.
And then all week long, check this out. If you were at our crop last weekend, you got to take advantage of this special a little early. But we have these bags from Doodlebug. They're like a canvas, and they come in this pink color, and we've got green, and there's a teal blue
color.
And these are normally $19.99. They do hold 12 by 12. We checked on that before we ordered them. So they do hold your 12 by 12 items, because we know that's important. And they'll hold your lunch. Your lunch, you know, I don't know, your tax return, whatever it is, your
shopping bag,
whatever you haul around with you. And these are $19.99, but if you spend $25, you can get one of these for $6.99. So for every $25 you spend, you can buy a bag for $6.99. So, you know, if you spend $100, you could buy 4 bags. So in each bag, you're saving $13. And what's really cool is it has this little charm, the little Doodlebug charm that hangs on the bags.
And if you're giving a gift, this could be your wrapping instead of wrapping it. I love to do that. I love to give my girls things in
a bag.
In a bag.
It's got a cute bow. So anyhow, the special on these starts Sunday and it goes all week while supplies last. Everything is while supplies last.
Yep.
And then we also have a couple things up here that are specials all week. While we're walking, I'll mention that the Doodlebug or the Sizzix Big Shot and Big Shot foldaways are 30% off. So those are on special starting on Sunday. If you do need to ship those, we'll just let you know there's a little additional shipping, whatever the actual shipping is. Oh gosh, Diane, look at this. This is all filled in. Speaking of
we just got
craft
this
your life
all
in color.
Oh my gosh.
This is all the petite prints from Doodlebug.
Wow.
And what better company to talk about color than Doodlebug?
Yes, if you order every day, just pay shipping once,
and then store pickup.
And then store pickup, and then just let us know on the day that you want us to ship, and we can do that. We do that all the time for a lot of ladies.
We do, and so you put store pickup, and in your notes just put hold or ship with my other orders.
You just have to pay shipping once.
Okay, these have been amazingly popular. These little zipper mesh bags. You'll see Teresa carries her things in them. Katie does. They come in 2 sizes. This is our new size. Chris just bought these for a special surprise for her granddaughter's dance or cheer team.
Oh, how fun.
Like to put snacks in on the plane. They're going on a trip. Chris said they could put their bikinis in here, which made me laugh. But these are normally $1.99, and they're going to be $1 all week long. So starting on Sunday, these are going to be $1, and you can pick them out which size you like. The colors do vary, so you'll be surprised with the color that you get. Oh, there's every color of the rainbow. Yep. Every color. All right, the last thing that's on sale all week is the Doodlebug glitter.
You can see it's raining again here in Iowa.
It's not very colorful outside.
No sun again today.
So we've got a lot of the Doodlebug. It's so pretty, and that glitter is all going to be half off starting on Sunday, and it's regular $5.99. And these little jars, we have 3 of these, and these are $19.99. So this would be $10 or $3.
Cute, cute. Wonderful color things. We got a lot of colorful items.
Well, we're going to craft your life in color.
So we need to. Are we going to show them?
Yeah, we can show. Look above our counter.
Well, we need to walk.
Let's come over here.
Yeah. This was a Kelly idea, and Maggie.
Maggie.
Hi, Fonda.
Maggie came through with it.
Yeah. Look at these.
We have paintbrushes. We've been painting. And you might notice they are in Roy G. Biv. And if you're not familiar with the rainbow colors, Roy G. Biv, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. So
Maggie did these on her kitchen table.
Yes. We don't know what her countertop looks like at this point.
So we have all of those there. And then look at above our
Diane,
counter.
Show this. Maggie made us, this is that retro trio alphabet that we just showed.
Okay.
And she made us a banner.
And
Maggie,
this is using Spectrum paper that, again, is just so awesome. So craft your life in color. We'll start
and we all need a little color in our life right now.
But look at all of these, yummy. Ugh. Love these colors. They're just awesome. I just can't wait to start planting flowers.
It's
One
coming,
of these
Diane,
days.
It's coming.
Okay, then above our checkout counter is all of the rest of the paintbrushes and then scissors. Look at those colorful scissors we have up there.
We want everybody to have a colorful, happy time.
Yep.
And I think color and bright colors and rainbow colors do equal happy.
Yep.
And we want everybody that comes to Memory Bound, virtually or in person, to have a happy time.
They love that idea. They love it.
So anyhow, we'll be sending out an email this afternoon with all of the details we just told you about. So should have told you earlier, you don't need to take notes. If you did, rip them up and throw them away.
Yeah.
We'll send out an email, and then everything starts on Sunday.
Yeah, they love it.
And Monday, we'll be back on Monday, and Teresa will be here, and she is doing a card kit, a very colorful card kit with all the Spectrum paper that came in and the card
awesome.
kit that came in.
It's awesome.
So thank you, Diane, for
Yes,
another
you're
wonderful
welcome.
mini book, and thank you everyone for joining us and staying with us for a little bit longer morning today. Hope you have a great weekend, and we'll see you on Monday.
Yep. Have a great weekend, everybody. Thank you. Bye.